So tip number 3 is a lot like tip number 2, but there are some important differences. So tip 3 is you can set them up with a secured credit card. Now, let me just mention this. If you've done tip 1 and 2, it may not have to be a secured credit card. They may have credit scores already and not have to do the secured route. But if they do, it works much like tip number 2 in that you will pledge a certain amount of money to your bank, credit union, or whomever, and then they will give them a credit card for whatever you pledge. So if you set them up with a $1,000 credit limit, they'll get a credit card with a $1,000 credit limit. Now, here's where the difference comes in. Unlike the installment loan where they're paying back $1,000, on the secured credit card, they do not want to charge over 30% of the credit limit. So again, if they have a $1,000 credit limit, do not charge more than 30%. And that's because that's a big number as far as the algorithm that the credit bureau uses to establish good credit. You want to be below 30% on any credit card. So have them purchase something they need and then pay it off again in 6 to 12 months. Now, one more thing I will mention that's really important is you want to make sure they understand they are not to miss a payment. It's never good to miss a payment on any type of credit. However, if mom and dad's got 30 years of good credit and they miss a credit card payment, yeah, it's going to be a ding on their credit. But building credit early on, if you miss a payment, it can be devastating. So really make sure they understand they can't miss a payment. One of the ways to get around that is to set any of this debt up on automatic draft. Now, you'll want to do that through the creditor's website and maybe not through your own bill pay. And that's because should there be a glitch or if a due date falls on a Sunday, the creditor will still draft it on time. And if they don't, they'll still give you credit for it. So there's no issues with doing it that way. However, if you do it through your own bill pay, it could be a problem. So that's it. 3 simple tips to build your child's credit. Now, I will be posting this video in its entirety on my YouTube channel, and you can get there by going to my landing page at connect.ernieturner.com. You'll see all my social media platforms, and my YouTube channel will be there. One more thing I will mention is this is a great opportunity to introduce your child to filling out applications and things like that. All too often when I'm working with first-time home buyers, a mortgage application is the first application they've ever filled out, and it can be a little overwhelming. So use this as a life lesson, if you will, to help them get used to filling those things out. If you do have more questions on this, please let me know. Visit my website, reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. Thanks for watching Your Mortgage Minute.